top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFB this year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Blue Devils will put total leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Pittsburgh's offense will start this game off with the football. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Second down coming up. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So Duke's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Gotta love how this defense started the football game. They forced the punt on the first drive. First play now, come out, set the tone. Great run defense.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Alabama endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Davis will throw. Got his man quickly. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Direct snap. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. Got it! They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Duke! Fit it in the window for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. And that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Pulls it in. It's gone. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. Makes the grab on the left side. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. RPO complete to open the drive. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Works the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. Davis looking to pass. He lets one fly deep. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half, being down. I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Davis will throw. Finds his tight end. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Quick completion to the right.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind him. Nice job.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Pitt pushing the pace. He'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. They boot it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Davis looking to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. And the Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but even though we've heard Boomer Sooner a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Memorial Stadium. They're up by 7 over San Diego State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. That's caught. It's Brown. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Can you believe this? A catastrophic mistake leads to a defensive touchdown, and now we're a point away from a tie game.
Man, what an awesome game. This is exactly, guys, when we were talking to coaches, they knew it would come down to the last minute. It would be competitive. And how about that? The offense coming through, tying this football game, well, an extra point away from tying this football game up. And now, 2-minute drill on the other side. Who can execute? Who can make a big play down this stretch? Maybe go down the field, get a field goal. We got a good finish coming.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's gone. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Hauls it in. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Lost to throw on 1st down. On target. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Turning it on! Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Panthers. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Motion from the back. Davis will throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. The throw. With the catch, it's Moore. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Under fire. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at, and I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because